All right, Wesley and I are here to play Echoes of Emperors. I think you and I have played each other 3 times, right?
Yeah.
And then you played against your sister, or no, you played against your mom and I played against your sister. So we've each played 4 games, 3 against each other, right?
Yep.
And we've each lost and won. So this is still new to us. We're gonna play through a game, and we are all set up here for a standard 2-player game with the 3x3 Highland map. So he's playing the brown team and I am the white team. We've already done setup, including our selection of civilizations. You can put your life die on your civilization.
Thank you.
So I'm playing as the Mongols. He's playing as the Ottomans, who he has come to really like. You've played them how many times? Is this going to be...
Third
this could be
time.
your...
Third time.
3rd or 4th?
Third.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Third.
Okay. All right. I thought it was your 4th. Oh no, we've played 4 games total, so that makes sense. Two with the Ottoman against me and 1 against your mom. That makes sense. All right. So what we've done here, we rolled to go first. I won that, so I got to either select Empire first or have him select first. I chose to select first with the Mongols. I should have claimed Ottomans before he did because I just want to force him to play something different. And we are all set up with our capital at 10 health and our starting scout in play, which is represented by this pawn here. Now we're playing with the deluxe pieces, but the standard resource tokens. So a little bit of mix and match there. You ready?
Yep. I'm ready whenever you are.
All right, so I go first, and I'm going to start by with the mobilization phase, moving my scout and then performing an action. So I'm going to look at my cards here and kind of decide what resources I want. We both start with a meat and a wood, and you start with a temporary wild resource. I think it doesn't really matter actually. So I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to build a camp. And a camp you can build once per turn for free. It doesn't cost any resources to do so. And because I'm building it on a forest, it provides lumber, so I get 1 more wood resource immediately. Now that was an action, it exhausted him, so I'm going to pull this card that represents him down to show that he's exhausted. But his ability, once during my mobilization phase, I can reveal 1 map tile surrounding the map tile he's currently on. So really, technically, that's all of these, but I'm going to go ahead and reveal this one.
I forgot about that ability. That's annoying.
Yeah, it is. And I think I'm going to do that. Alrighty. And then I go to my deployment phase where I play cards from my hand. And I don't know that I'm going to be able to do anything at all. We had the opportunity to mulligan with a resupply action. I don't think either of us actually looked at our cards and did that. So yeah, there's nothing here I can play. So my turn's going to end. So I have 5 cards in my hand, so I will draw 1 card. And the turn goes to you.
All right. So I'm going to start off my mobilization by moving my pawn upright to this space, and I will use my action to build a camp, which gets me 1 gold.
And he's exhausted.
He is now exhausted, so I will pull him down. I have no more characters to use, so I move on to deployment, which, just like you, I don't believe I can do anything. So I will move on to the end of my turn where I draw.
Yeah, we probably should have done that resupply action to get better hands to start out with. But oh well. So now I'm going to do my start phase where I unexhaust everything. No resources were exhausted, only my scout, so he is now unexhausted, and he gets to move again. And he's going to just go forward, and he's going to build a camp in the mine area, which gets me a gold resource, and that exhausts him. I'm not going to do this ability right now. I'm just going to move on, but I'm used to being second, having that wild resource that helps get something into play, but I do not have that. So I still can't deploy anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna draw a card and pass it back on to you.
Okay. I start by unexhausting, and now as for mobilization, I'm going to, I'll just go ahead and move one to the left and build another camp. Gets me a meat. I exhaust him. And onto deployment, which I can actually play somebody.
All right.
So I will exhaust both of my meat. I will use my gold, my wood, and spend my wild as a gold to play this card.
Is it hard to pronounce? I'd love to hear you say it. What is it?
Deli Boss? I don't know.
Deli Boss. I will have a pastrami on rye, please.
So I will place him under my rook and bring him into play.
He deploys on the capital. So a couple things to go through what just happened. In this game, we don't turn in resources. We flip them to spend them because they are permanent as long as you have the buildings that provide it. So he has his capital that's providing wood and meat. That's this and this. And he has camps providing gold and meat. So they're going to keep producing those things. So for this turn, they're exhausted, but by his next turn, they'll have produced more, and he'll flip them over. Now, the one he paid from here was a bonus he got as a second player, which was a wild, and that is a temporary. Temporaries will go on your civilization card or a card that provides it, and when you spend it, you do turn it in. It's not permanent. So it's kind of like if someone came through and gave him some meat. It wasn't produced from his own pastures. It's when it's used, it's gone. All right, that's your whole turn?
Now I just finish off by drawing a single card.
And the other thing he did, when we put the card in play, it can go on any of these, and you deploy it, and it has to deploy on the capital or a barracks. He doesn't have any barracks in play, so this guy had to be off of this for him to come into play. And it doesn't really matter who you assign it to, other than these two are one-time deployments. They get you bonuses, and when they get killed, they can't come back again. When these guys get killed, you can assign them a new card and bring them back in. All right. So I'm going to unexhaust, and I'm going to scout. So the other thing about these cards is it shows our movement value as well as what directions we can go. We can't change direction mid-turn. Once we start in a direction, we have to keep going that way. This guy can go up to 3 spaces in any direction, including diagonal. He's going to go 1, 2. Now, once we scout by exploring an unrevealed area, our movement ends. Even though he technically could have moved another space, he's going to have to stop. But I do get to pick which way to orient this. Uno momento. Well, I see what kind of camp I need. I want to...
I suggest landing on the mountains.
Land here. The mountains. It wouldn't make any difference to me because my movement ends anyway. Other than, you mean because I can't build something?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, mountains impede your movement. Water, unless you have the naval trait, you cannot move on water. So he's going to build a camp to get another gold mine. And that exhausts him because building is an action. And now what he's going to do, or sorry, not what he's going to do. Now when I go into the deployment phase, I actually can bring something in. So I have this Fire Lancer who costs 2 gold and 1 of anything. It has the wild symbol, which means it can be anything. So I have 2 gold to flip, and let's just see here. Doesn't really matter what else I flip. So I'll just flip a wood and bring this out, and now he is in play. There we go. So this one says after the unit's deployment, it has +5 attack in its first melee combat. So I suppose that's just something I have to remember. I have to recall that the first time he goes into melee combat, he gets +5 attack, which gives me kind of an incentive to just go after you. So we'll see if I do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 cards in my hand, so I draw 1. If you have 5 or more, you draw 1. If you have under 5, you draw up to 5. And after that happens, if you have more than 7, you discard down to 7. Your turn.
Okay. All right, so the start, I unexhaust all my cards and all of my resources. As you can see, I just flip them back over. And now, I believe that I will start my turn by scouting this area right here. All right, lots of land. I'll gladly take that. And looks like I need gold, so I'm gonna take that.
It's not flat. There you go.
There. And he's going to build another gold camp.
And a reminder that we can only do 1 camp per turn, so
he cannot build any.
Correct.
However, he will go ahead, and he has 3 movement in any direction, so he's gonna go 1, 2, and explore this middle area.
Come at me. I'm glad that's you and not me flipping that one.
Thanks. I'll go ahead and lay it like this. Okay. And let's see. So scouting is not an action, so he does not exhaust just yet. He can still do something if I want him to.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything you can do. He has no action option on his card, and you're short 1 wood to build a barracks, and you've already built your camp. So really, the only other action there would be besides those things is to attack, and you're not in range to attack, or to do the resupply action if you were in a village, which you're not. So
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, then in that case, I'll move on to my deployment phase. And is there anything that I can bring in? No. Well, I will hold off on that. But no, there are no cards that I can or want to deploy. I have 6 cards right now, so I will draw 1 more, and that brings me to my max. If I draw any more, I must discard. And
Same.
It is your turn.
Actually, I have 7 now, so if I don't play something this turn, I would be in that position. All right. Okay, so I think I'm hungry. He's gonna move this way. he is going to build a camp, which gets me another meat resource. And now this guy has options, so I should familiarize myself with my combat. Neither of them are very good at melee. Boy, he has 1 attack melee other than on his first melee combat, and 0 range. This guy has 0 melee, 1 range. So they're kind of the opposite of each other, and neither of them's very good. Well, I think I thought I was going to bring someone in, but I think instead this guy can go 2 in any or not, sorry, 2 not in any direction, 2 orthogonally, so up, down, left, or right. He's going to go 2 this way, and he's actually going to build a barracks. I'm going to flip 2 gold and 2 wood, which is the cost to build a barracks, and I'm going to place this here.
Good move.
Now what happens is, and that exhausts him, what happens is, if this guy wants to attack him, melee, he has to come into this space, but he has to attack the barracks first, and the barracks would have no defense. Or range, he can shoot, but he again has to shoot the barracks first before he gets me, because I'm kind of hiding inside. But the buildings, including the camps, each have 4 ranged armor. So that can be hard to chip away at. All right. Oh, this guy built a camp. I forgot about that. And I think I might, oh no, I can't do anything. I have nothing that only costs meat. So I can't do anything for deployment. I have 7, so I draw 1, but then I'm going to have to discard 1. And I will discard the one I just drew. And it goes to you.
All right, so
Unexhaust.
yep, I start by unexhausting. I only have that. Nice.
You didn't spend any resources last
No.
time?
Mm-mm. And I will start off moving this pawn. Yeah, I'll move it here.
Mm-hmm.
So now I scout. Ooh. Interesting. I'll do that. And now he's not actually going to do anything. This guy is going to come over 1, 2 and scout this. We'll do that. Use that water as defense.
Okay.
And he's gonna build a camp here, which gets me a wood and exhausts him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now on to deployment. Is there anything that I can do? I could do that. Okay. I'm going to exhaust 2 meat because this requires the use of 2 wilds, or 2 of anything rather, 2 wood, and 2 gold to play. And I'm gonna bring in, I don't know how to say these names. Prangi.
You can't pronounce the names. You don't deserve to represent the Ottoman Empire. You should be doing those easy to pronounce Norse names.
Actually, it's the Ottomans.
Okay. Do you have more to do?
No. So I will draw and end my turn.
Alrighty. Well, I think this guy's gonna move into here. I think. Maybe not. Hold on. Oh, I did not exhaust anything. Guess that would help.
Oh, I didn't show the camera my nice new card. This is what I put into play.
Alright, yeah, he's gonna move into here and scout this area. And surprise, surprise, I want more gold. Because the Mongols love their gold.
Money.
He's going to build a camp. That exhausts him. Gets me another gold. And this guy can go 2. He's just going to go here. That's all he's going to do. No action for him either. So, because I don't want to build another barracks right there. So, although that would impede your movement a little bit right there in the middle of the board, but that's okay. I want to bring in this Caucasian Lancer. So, I guess I'll do it
Other
you
way.
did.
The
Oh,
yeah,
I
like
see.
that.
Aha. All right, Caucasian Lancer is going to go here, and he is going to cost 2 meat, 3 gold, and 2 of anything, which is everything I have. So
expensive.
he better be good. The question is where he wants to go, and I think he wants to go right there. Does he? Maybe not. Hold on. He's gonna go here actually. He's gonna deploy right there. Alrighty. And no actions for them. That's all I can do because I have no more to spend. I have 6 cards in hand and I draw 1. Your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start off my turn strong. First I need to unexhaust my cards and resources. But now that I've done that, my knight is going to move, and now it can only move vertically or horizontally twice. So it's gonna go 1, 2, and it's gonna go into ranged mode, and it's gonna attack your rook.
Okay.
It deals 6 damage.
6?
Yes. The Ottomans have gunpowder. The Ottomans have gunpowder units which have really good ranged attacks. However, they're terrible when it comes to melee.
Wow. Okay. So my guy's dead. He didn't even get to really do anything. All right. So what I do is discard this card, so there's such a thing as counter damage, but not in ranged attacks. So what happens is he had to go into range mode, turning his card horizontally, and that does not undo until his next turn because you can't change attack mode when you're exhausted. So if I were to be in a condition, I'm not gonna be, where I could be in a space here and perform a melee attack, he would normally do counter damage at me, but he doesn't in range mode. So that's how that works. But unfortunately, this would be the only guy who could have been in a position to attack him. So I die.
Yep.
Well, I didn't like that.
Well, I did.
Oh, sir, I don't like it.
So now my my pawn is going to move up here, and he's gonna go ahead and
Build a barracks.
build a barracks right here. Now, my special ability as the Ottoman Empire is that when I build a barracks, I gain 1 temporary wild resource to a maximum of 3. So I get that, and
Does that mean it can hold 3, or max 3 can be done on a turn?
I assume...
Because there are only 3 barracks in the game.
Oh,
I guess if you were to move a barracks,
yeah.
that would... Okay. Interesting.
That's his turn.
Let's talk about this. So in the mountains, if you move into the mountains, even if you have more movement, you can't move anymore. The mountains slow you down unless you build a barracks. So he's just made it easier for his guys to move through this particular mountain range. All right, who still has to go?
My rook. He is going to use this turn to go here and build a camp that gets me 1 more meat resource. I don't believe that I have anything else to do, so I move on to deployment, in which I don't think I have a single card I can play. I do not. So I draw, whoops. I draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 cards in my hand. So that means I have to discard 1.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think I'm just going to I'm going to just get rid of the card I just drew.
Okay.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright. I'm going to unexhaust him and my resources. And let's see, I have to figure out how best to play this turn. If I want this, that's that. If I want this, okay. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, there are actions, events, and upgrades that have little symbols here. This is the tactics symbol. There's also a technology symbol. Tactics can be played in mobilization or deployment. Technologies can only be played during the deployment phase. This is a tactics, so it's an upgrade for armor 1. So it adds 1 armor to one of my guys, and it costs a wood and a gold. So I'm going to give that to my Caucasian Lancer. So he's a little safer than he would be otherwise. All right, and then speaking of him, he's gonna move, and he can go diagonal 3. 1, 2, 3. And the question now is whether he wants to build a camp or a barracks. And I think it's going to be, a camp. I'm gonna get a little cocky and not fortify myself and give myself more gold. Because again, Mongolian Empire loves its gold. All right, so that exhausted him. And I still have my local scout who is going to go. He's going to go. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? What's he gonna do, Wesley? What's he gonna do? He can't build a barracks. I don't have enough wood. He's going to go 1, 2 into this barracks, and he's going to do a ranged attack on the guy who did the ranged attack on me.
All right, how much is it?
It's only 1.
All right, my knight has ranged armor 2, so if that did 2 damage, I would have taken only 1, but it's 1, so I still just take 1.
There's a minimum 1 damage rule, even with armor. So mathematically, his 2 armor should totally cancel out my 1 ranged attack, but I still chip away at him with 1. So thank goodness.
So what I do is I take one of these dice and I put it where I put it on the icon corresponding to that card, and I put it to what the amount of health he has left.
I mean, there's no reason we can't do that from the beginning when they're on there. So I'm going to add
True.
mine right now.
Yeah.
And then we can kind of see at a glance what each other's health is. I'm kind of a fan of not paying too close attention to what my opponent's cards say, because it makes it more like real battle, more thematic, that I'm going in not really knowing what the outcome is going to be. A little more gamble there. But seeing each other's health can be helpful. Oh, it's my turn, isn't it? I was thinking it was your turn. So that was both my guys, so I'm at deployment now. And for deployment, I'm going to bring in... Ooh. Maybe I'll do that instead. No, I'm gonna bring in Horse Archer for 2 meat, 1 gold, and 1 anything. and he has to go here because the barracks is occupied. So there we go. All right. And that's it. 3, 4, 5. Draw 1, and it's your turn. Oh, dang it. Oh, no. Yeah. Had I had this, I could have played it.
All right.
Oh, well.
So, and exhaust everything. My cards and my resources. And now, mobilization. So, I think that
While he thinks, I'll mention one thing that can be hard to see is how do I know which guys on the board are which guys on the cards, and their bases are the same shapes as these symbols where the cards are.
now there's something that I forgot just now, but we're fine. So this is my unit that attacked last turn. It has a trait, fatigue. What that means is that after it attacks, on its next turn, it does not unexhaust. Meaning that that's my one card that does not unexhaust, and I have to wait until next turn before it can move or attack.
Interesting.
Unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. I do not concur.
Well, of course you don't. All right, so I'll get my turn started with, what do I want to do? I think that I want to go and attack here. So I'm going to move into this space, and now, unlike the capital or barracks, units occupying an allied camp can still be attacked.
Correct.
However, I am going
You
to...
have a choice of attacking near my camp.
Yeah. I'm going to... Okay. 3... Yeah, I'll just attack your camp.
Jeez.
Which... Now, my card, my pawn, has the ability anti-camp 1, which means that when he's doing a melee attack on a camp, he deals 1 more damage. So...
And what's his melee attack?
1. So
he does 2.
he does 2.
So what we do is we put one of those health dies on the space with the building. So camps have a health of 4, barracks 5, and we haven't actually mentioned the win conditions. The capitals each have 10. So 2 win conditions, you either clear out all enemy units being the soldiers, not the buildings. So if all of your opponent's units are off the board at once, you win, or if you destroy their capital, bring it down to 0 health from 10. So my camp is at 2. So it's still providing me gold, so that's good. I thought you were destroying it completely.
No.
Alrighty. What else?
My starting scout isn't that good, unfortunately. Alright.
That exhausted him.
Yeah. So all that's left is this guy, and he's gonna go ahead and move 1, 2, 3, and he is going to, actually no, he's not going to do that. He's going to move just 1 and build a camp. Yeah.
Do Ottomans love their gold?
Yes.
And your other guy has not gone. Has he?
He hasn't because he has fatigue.
That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay. So you're to deployment then.
Mm-hmm. So now I am going to all right. I'm going to spend 3 meat, 3 gold, and 2 woods as anything. To bring in this archer. I'll just show that. So, pretty good card. And he will, oh, I forgot to move that guy
Oh,
back.
yes. Thank you. Yeah, you can't end on, you can end with an enemy camp on the same square, but not an enemy unit or fortified building, meaning barracks or capitals. So he couldn't end with me, so he had to move back 1 space, which only gives you 1 place to deploy him.
Yep, he can only go there.
Okay.
And I end my turn drawing a card.
Alrighty. So I unexhaust, he comes out of range mode, he's unexhausted, and all these resources. I have more meat, more wood, and more gold. There we go. Alrighty. So I'm gonna start with this guy, who can go up to 3 spaces, including diagonally. And he's gonna go 1, 2. And not only does he want to attack your capital, he must. He has to attack your capital before he can attack the guy inside of it. He also has charge. So he has melee of 4, and when he's doing a melee attack after moving 2 or more squares, he gets +2 added to his attack. So
does unit apply to buildings? I mean, does charge apply to buildings? Because it says against units.
Oh, it does say against units. Good call. Okay. The charge does not do anything. But nor do you deal counter damage, nor do you have building armor.
Yeah.
Because it's a melee attack against a building. So 4 damage then to your capital.
That's still more. Oopsie. That's still more than I would have liked.
Yes, he is down to 6 health for his capital. And again, I have to now move to the previous space I was on, which is his camp as it happens. So that's this guy. So he's now exhausted because he attacked. So now I have, let's see what I want to do with these guys. I think this guy is gonna go He can go 4 spaces in any direction.
That's a lot.
It is.
But you also can't really get anywhere notable from that position.
Sure about that?
Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh no.
So he has long range where he can shoot from 2 squares away instead of 1. Typically range, you have to be 1 square away, including diagonal, and melee on the same square. He has long range, but that deducts 1 from the damage he does. I'd rather do more damage from closer up. So he does 2 damage from range. He goes into range mode and does 2. Does this guy have any armor?
Yes, he has 2 ranged armor.
Ah! But he still does 1 damage.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to kill him. See, that, to me, that adds to the game. Not knowing that, not scrutinizing each other's cards, it adds some of that excitement where you don't really know what's going to happen. Otherwise, it's just math.
Yeah.
You know? All right, so that didn't work out quite as I planned. Oh well. I've still got this guy who I think is going to go 1 here and build a lumber camp.
Thank you very
He's a lumberjack
much.
and he's okay. What?
Thank you very much for not killing my gun.
Killing your gun. Alrighty. So I got some stuff to do here.
That's what my unit is. It's just a gun.
So I'm in the deployment phase. I'm gonna bring in Mongolian Lancer. I'm not ready to use one of these guys yet. I haven't felt that any of them are quite worthy of the king or queen. So he costs 2 meat, 2 gold, and 1 of anything, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make, a wood. All right, and then he will go here. So that's him. All right, and then I still have 2 gold and 2 wood. I could build a barracks, but instead I'm going to do this upgrade. I haven't been good about showing my cards like Wesley has. This is stirrups. For 1 wood and 1 gold, it gives someone +1 movement and +1 melee attack. Who do I want to give it to? I could give it to Caucasian Lancer because they can have more than 1 upgrade on them as long as it's not the same upgrade. You can't put the same one on the same guy twice. Who do I want to have +1 movement and +1 melee attack? I think I do want to give it to Caucasian Lancer, actually. I don't think I'll ever...
Is that an upgrade with a trait?
Oh, it is. Yes, but it's the right one.
Okay.
It's cavalry. Yeah, so this one says cavalry next to upgrade, which means I have to give it to a cavalry unit. But he happens to be one. Actually, all my guys are cavalry. Every single one. So if any of yours are anti-cavalry,
I know. Yeah.
it's like a kid in a candy shop out there. All right. So that took care of deployment, and there's nothing I can do with 1 wood and 1 gold, so I'm done. Draw 1 card, and it's your turn.
Okay. So starting off by unexhausting everyone, including including this card that was
Oh.
fatigued.
Now, is it coming out of range mode? It can go back into range mode.
I'm not taking it out because I don't really see the point.
That's all it's gonna do.
It has 0 melee attack, so
Got it.
but yeah, I'm gonna start off my mobilization phase with, I'll just start off right off by taking out your camp. 1 melee attack, and having anti-camp increases that to 2, so that gets rid of your camp. When you lose a camp, you lose the associated resource, meaning that you lose 1 gold.
Yep. And it has to be first the face-up one. So if I have a unexhausted one, that has to go first. Reason being, there are reaction cards, and a reaction card can be played on the opponent's turn. So if I had one of those that used gold, I could no longer use it.
Now my next thing is, let's see. All right, yeah. I'm going to move this guy here, and he's going to attack your knight.
Okay.
With 4 melee attack.
4 melee attack. Okay. Oh, my knight who is in range mode. Wait, why is he in range mode? He shouldn't be in range mode. I don't know how that happened. He doesn't have range. He did a melee attack.
That's weird.
Yeah, this guy did. I'm not quite sure how that happened. All right. Okay. So he does 4, you said?
Yeah.
I have armor 3, plus armor 1 from this upgrade that I can't pronounce.
What?
So you only do 1 damage, actually.
Crap. And my guy has no
I'm
armor.
sorry. That is not actually true. That's not actually true. I have armor 3 when performing a charge.
Okay,
That was just at a glance.
That is more like it.
But the armor 1 is accurate. So he does how much? He dishes out how much?
4.
Minus 1 is 3. So I'm down to 3, and he deals back 5 onto you.
Oh, because of
4
the upgrade.
plus my upgrade, my stirrups. Not
Wow.
quite sure how stirrups make me attack harder, but consider it done.
Man, that was certainly something. Okay. Well, that guy's almost dead. Okay. How much health does your rook have?
Oh, I must not have put one on there after I brought him in.
Or your bishop?
No, him too. So 2 and 4.
Okay. So I guess I am going to I'll move my rook 1 I don't know what to do to let this guy live. I don't know if there's really anything I can do, unfortunately. He's gonna go here, and he's just gonna attack your knight with a ranged attack. He deals 6 damage.
Oh! Oh! Well, yeah, that's a good move since he was about to do some serious damage to your capital.
He already has done some serious damage to my capital.
He was gonna do more. So I lose my Caucasian Lancer and both of his upgrades, which is unfortunate. And he goes back to my board.
Now, my knight is once again fatigued, meaning on my next turn, he will not be able to unexhaust.
I'm not quite sure what your strategy is.
Currently, I'm going into defense.
You don't seem to be coming towards my capital, and I have 3 guys on the board.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay. That's all for mobilization. Now, onto my deployment. So I'm going to exhaust 1 gold to bring in this cavalry upgrade, and I will attach it to my rook. What else is there that I can do? I'll exhaust 1 gold and 2 meat at for anything to bring in this infantry upgrade, and I will attach it to my archer here, my infantry archer. So at the beginning of my turns, all adjacent allied units heal up to 1 damage. And the other upgrade I did adds 1 melee attack. Anything else I can do? I think that's it for now. So I have 5 cards, so I draw 1.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alrighty, unexhaust my guys. Unexhaust my resources. And let's think this through. Okay. All right. Okay. Thinking this through. Ah,
What's up?
just thinking. All right. Okay. This guy's going here, and he might as well build a camp. Well, he might build a camp. He's gonna go there though. This guy is going to go here. This one is going to come in here and do a melee attack on this guy.
Well, it's dead.
Yes, it is.
Unfortunate. There goes my gun. So, I take him off the board, put his die back, and that's all.
Yep. All right, these guys both moved, but they haven't done their actions. One of them might as well build a camp, so I'll do that right here and get meat, which is this guy. This guy could build a barracks if he wanted to. But what do I have? No, he won't build a barracks. I'm gonna bring a catapult, Wesley.
Oh, wow.
I think a catapult sounds fun. What do you think?
Well, I thought guns were fun and you killed mine, so.
3 wood, 3 gold, and it's gonna deploy right there.
Ooh, perfect.
Okay. And then I have 3 meat. Oh, wow, I can actually do something with that. Why not? So, hey, we can model an action. So actions go away as soon as you do them. Events stay in play through the game. Not sure if we'll get any events into this game, but this has 2 actions I can choose from. I'm going to choose the one, of course, that costs 3 meat. Look at your opponent's hand, choose 1 card to put back into their deck, then shuffle their deck.
How could you?
By expending meat. Apparently I offered you meat, distracted you, and I'm like sending away one of your guys while you're eating meat.
Wow.
So let's see, who do I want to get rid of?
I don't like this.
I'm gonna get rid of this guy. So there's your new hand, and I get to shuffle your deck. Want me to show you what I chose?
Yeah.
This guy.
Okay. I see why you did that.
Yeah, it had the most potential to, with the front line and everything, multi-direction. Shuffle your deck. There you go.
Honestly surprised you didn't get rid of that guy.
Well, I didn't want to dwell on it too long. That gets discarded, so that is all done. And these guys didn't do anything, so they don't get exhausted. I don't have any more resource to spend, so I draw up to 5. I only have 3 cards in my hand. Now I have 5, and it's your turn.
Okay.
Little status report. You are at 6 health on your capital, and I am at full 10.
Yeah. I know. I'm working on it. I swear. Okay. So, at the beginning of my turn, all adjacent allied units heal up to 1 damage. However, you killed the one guy that was next to me, so...
That's a bummer.
Yeah, it is. I know.
Well.
If only that could have been prevented, right? Well, I'm going to start off, by... Yeah, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
It's kind of amazing both our starting scouts are still in the game.
Yeah.
Neither of them have gotten killed.
He's going to attack your capital, for 1. I know. I said I'm working on it.
Yeah, it's a slow plan. Slow burn. Okay, that gives me 9 health on my capital. All right.
Moves back to the last space he was on and exhausts.
Okay.
Now let's see.
Come on, I've got my next turn all planned out.
All right. I'm going to...
Come on, you can win it in this turn, I'm sure.
I wish. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Well, my archer, my bishop, is going into ranged mode, and he is going to attack your rook.
Okay.
Right there.
What does he do?
He does 4 damage.
Ah. All right, he's dead. Poor horse archer. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So that's his turn. My rook is just gonna come here and I guess he's gonna, I mean, there's no harm in building a camp. That gets me 1 more wood. All right. Yeah. That is my mobilization phase.
Okay. Deployment.
So yeah, I'm bringing in this guy here. It requires 3 meat, 3 gold, and 2 of anything. And he's gonna actually become my queen.
Interesting.
And coming
So
right
what
here.
that does is gives it 2 extra health. He starts with 5.
5, so
he
he's
has
got 7.
You can go ahead and put 2 dice on there. A 1 and a 6, a 2 and a 5, a 3 and a 4. It's up to you. Lots of variety, lots of options.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't have the resources for something else. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I draw a card, and that's my turn done.
Alrighty. Let's see what we can get done here. I'm going to start with my Mongolian Lancer, who's going to go 1, 2, 3 spaces into your capital and attack. And his charge doesn't work because that's against units, but he does 4 damage.
I'm down to 2 health.
Mm-hmm.
Were you playing as the Mongols? Oh, that explains it. That explains so much. The Mongol Empire's attack stat is so this book tells you stats of different of each of the decks, and as you can see, it has full offense. How nice.
All right, I'm still in mobilization phase, but this is a tactics card, so I'm going to bring that in for 1 wood, 2 gold, and 2 of anything. And it probably doesn't matter, but I'm gonna do 2 meat for that. And Parthian Shot. After attacking an enemy unit with a ranged an enemy unit. That changes things. Okay, that's okay though. After attacking an enemy unit with a ranged attack, you may move this unit 1 square in any direction. So I'm giving that to my local scout, my good old starting scout, and his movement is going to just be 1 this way. He cannot attack this guy. I was gonna attack the capital, but it has, for the upgrade to work. By the way, the upgrade is cavalry or archer, and he is an archer. For that to work, it has to be against this guy. So, yeah, so he'll do a ranged attack on your rook, whatever that's called.
That deals 1.
The deli boss. Yes, 1. And now he gets to move 1 square in any direction. And I think it'll be here. Yeah, I like that. All right, and then I have my catapult that can only go 1 space orthogonally. It's gonna go this way, but then what happens is, I need to pull it down. That was movement, not an action. As an action, deal 4 true damage to an enemy building up to 2 squares away from this unit. Now, unfortunately, he's 3 squares away from your capital, but he is 2 squares away from your barracks. So 4 true damage to your barracks.
That brings it down to 1. That's not nice.
And that true damage means the ranged armor does not do anything. So that was an action. So he's done. I still have deployment, and I can actually... Well, I actually have this. These villagers. These villagers. Oh, I didn't put a health die for this. So that's only got 2 health, so that's not that good. These villagers only have 1 health and they're free to field to deploy. They have front line and 1 health. I'm not quite sure what the... Oh, they're going to protect people because they can share a spot and they must be protected first. And that's about all they're good for. It's basically a human shield. Oh, they don't exhaust, they're just deployed. And then I can bring in, this is an event, it'll stay in play for 1 wood and 1 gold. If a unit of yours has at least 2 allied units adjacent to it, all these units have armor 1. So adjacent does not include diagonal. So currently this guy does have 2 adjacent to him. So all these units, meaning this guy and this guy, both have armor 1. It's a little complicated. We're gonna have to revisit that to see if it still applies each time, but that works. I only have 2 cards in my hand. 3, 4, 5, and it goes to you.
All right. So this stinks. I unexhaust everyone, and then all my resources. Okay. All right. My archer, my bishop, is going to... Oh, wait. At the beginning of your turn, all adjacent allied units heal up to 1 damage, so my rook heals back up to 4.
Okay.
Now, he's going to attack your bishop with a ranged attack of 4.
That'll do it. All right.
And then this, my queen, is going to move 1, and it's gonna go into ranged position and make a ranged attack
On
this, your knight.
So he has what? How much does it deal?
6.
Oh, jeez. So I do have ranged armor 2.
But at 2
That
health,
still
that
does
doesn't
4.
do anything. By any chance, are you infantry or cavalry?
It is not. That was a siege catapult.
Is anti-infantry and cavalry. So...
Nope. Sorry to
nice.
disappoint.
Let's see. So now my pawn is going to go ahead. Oh wait, take your knight.
Thank you.
My pawn is gonna go ahead and move 1, 2, and attack your pawn.
Okay.
Deals 1 damage.
Okay. I deal none in return.
And finally, my rook is gonna move 1, 2, 3, and he's gonna attack your barracks for 4.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Good turn.
Yeah. That is my mobilization phase. And now all right. So deployment.
Man, you got rid of my guys who actually do damage.
Yeah, that's who I was targeting.
I'm in a little bit of trouble right now.
Let's see.
It looks like I'm not in trouble because I have 9 health on my capital and he has 2. But I only have 2 guys on the board and they have 1 and 2 health and they do very little damage.
So I'm going to spend 2 wood and 2 of anything. I'll just do 2 meat to attach this upgrade to my archer. It's an archer upgrade. It gives him long range.
Okay.
That is all I am doing. So I have 4 cards. I draw 1.
All right. Well, it's getting interesting. Right now, it's kind of anyone's game. Right now. We'll see what I do on my turn. Your game with Mom was you destroyed her capital, right?
Yes.
And each game you and I have played has come from destroying the capital.
I saw that.
Samantha
Yours
beat
and
me by
Samantha's.
destroying all my units.
Yeah.
So that's the only game we've had that's gone that way.
You better bring in units.
Yeah. All right. Okay. This guy will go here. You can go any direction up to 3. He's gonna go here and he's gonna do a ranged attack on your capital.
Yep, that
He
deals.
does 1 damage.
That deals 1.
And then his upgrade allows him to now move in one direction, one square any direction. He's going to go this way. Okay.
Okay.
This guy can't do much of anything. He exists to be a human shield. Even if he moves, Even if he moves, there's nothing he can do except die. He can build a barracks or a camp is what he can do. But I think he's probably better protected right where he is for now. And standing in the way of my capital. So I'm going to move on to deployment. And I'm going to, actually what he'll do is he'll move to the capital. That's what he'll do. Now I'm going to move on to deployment. And I've got, actually, I might change my mind again. No, because I don't think he can. I don't think what I want to do is possible. No. So that is what he'll do. And yeah, I'll exhaust 2 meat and 2 gold to bring in Alginchi.
We have no idea if we're saying these names right.
Nope. Cavalry archer, can move over enemy units and buildings.
Oh, wow.
May continue moving after scouting a new tile. That's irrelevant at this point in the game. And I'm going to give him, at this point in the game, I'm going to give him to my queen. To give him a little extra life and put him right there. So that makes him health 5. All right. That was 2 meat and 2 gold. I can't use this. Can't use that. Well, I've got more of these human shields, but I can't deploy them because both of my places are occupied. Can't use that. Nothing more I can do. Draw a card and it's your turn.
Well, I gotta say, you're not in a good position right now.
Why?
Oh, you'll see. You'll see.
You can't end it on this turn, can you?
No, I can't end it.
Okay.
But I can certainly put you in a really bad position.
Okay, let's see it.
Alright, so my first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move my scout. I'm just gonna move him here.
Okay.
And he's gonna go into ranged mode and perform a ranged attack on your barracks.
Fair enough.
That takes it down, despite the armor, because it's just 1.
Okay.
Now, this guy, my queen, is going to move here. And he's going to perform a ranged attack. You're cavalry, right?
Yes.
Meaning, he does a ranged attack of 7.
What?
Yep.
Wow. It's 4 plus.
It's base
It's
6.
that one. Oh, 6.
Plus 1.
Wow.
Didn't even need the anti-cavalry, but you know.
All right, sir. Oh, does not go back there.
Doesn't go back.
Out of the game.
You brought your queen in just for it to die.
That's a shame. Okay.
And then I see your little pawn being sneaky. I'm gonna do a ranged attack. My archer has long range.
Oh!
So base 4 minus 1 for long range is 3.
Wait, what?
Base 4 range attack, minus 1 because long range is 3 damage to your pawn.
Oh, Wesley. This is not good. All that's left is my human shield.
And about your capital, 1, 2, 3. He can move 3 in any direction. He has base 3 plus 1 is 4. So he deals 4 damage to your capital.
Bringing it down to 5.
Also, here's your pawn back.
Wow.
You see what I mean?
Things just got real.
You may have gotten my capital down way down, but I took out almost your whole team. If that guy did not go into the capital, actually, if you hadn't moved him into your capital, if you had kept him in there and put your queen also in the barracks, because he has front line, so they could have gone in there together. If you had done that...
I forgot about that. I forgot about the front line.
If you hadn't forgotten about the front line, you would have lost. Because my rook would have just attacked your rook. So that was really lucky, forgetting that he had front line.
Yeah, I mean, this might be your game, because honestly, so your rook does how much?
4 base. He has charge 2, so 6 if he attacks after moving 2 squares.
Okay, so it's not necessarily over. Except then you've got this guy too. This is not good.
Yeah. So...
Because all he can do is bring in someone else. But that will leave the capital unprotected. But it doesn't matter because he's going to come in melee and attack anyway. And he has to, it really isn't protected because you have to attack the capital first. So him being here really isn't doing anything. So let's get him out of here.
Well, I haven't finished my turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was my turn.
No.
I saw that everything was unexhausted. Who hasn't gone? Or are you in deployment now?
I'm in deployment.
Okay.
Seeing if I want to play anything. I guess I'll just exhaust 3 gold and 2 of anything and bring in this guy. He doesn't really do much. He's a support for gunpowder units with fatigue, siege gunpowder units. But he's nice to have in case I get one. And now I end my turn by drawing.
All right. Well, let's see what I can do. I am going to move this guy 2 spaces this way, and he's going to do a village action, a village action, a resupply. So I'm going to keep this card because I think I might use it. I'm going to set aside 4 cards and draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just going to hope I have some action or something that can do something really cool. And these then get shuffled back into the deck. This is about the best thing I could do, is hope for a miracle card.
Yeah.
It's not like there's something specific I'm looking for because I do not know the cards well enough yet. But let's see here. That did not help. It did not help.
You at least
All right.
got units, right?
Yeah, but I didn't really want units. I was hoping for an action or something that could allow me to do something now.
Yeah.
before deployment. So
Exhaust your rook, by the way.
yes. All right. So who should I bring in here? All right, I'm going to bring in Keshig. No, I'm not. I don't have enough. I'm missing one thing. Shoot!
That sucks.
Yeah, never mind. I'm not bringing that guy in. That would have been good. All right.
You don't have enough resources for it?
I'm missing one meat.
Wow.
He's a hungry guy. All right. Then it's going to have to be this guy. 2 meat, 2 gold. And he has to deploy here. And he has 3 health. And can I do anything else? Nope. No. So draw 1. It's your turn.
All right.
Can you kill both my guys on this turn?
No.
Or
I
my
can't.
capital?
I can't kill both your guys because he's protected.
But
So
you can kill my capital, can't you?
my knight is going to go into ranged mode and... Oh wait, I need to unexhaust. Oopsie.
Do you though? You're about to win the game, aren't you?
So he's going to perform a ranged attack on your rook, which kills it.
Wait, who's doing this?
My knight. Yeah.
Okay.
He has a ranged attack of 1.
Okay.
And then I'll just... Rook goes ahead and attacks your capital, deals 4 damage.
Okay. Takes me down to 1, same as you.
And then my queen comes in 1, 2, and performs a ranged attack on your capital.
And destroys. My capital is destroyed. And you win the game.
That was close.
That was a really good game.
That was really good.
Man.
You started pushing in on me, and I didn't have the defense to push back. But then once everything aligned exactly how it needed to, I was able to make that great comeback.
Good job.
Good job.
Fun times. I'll get you next time.
Won't let you.